protein. Susan making noise in the background. Robert drinking his protein drink from having had a morning of working out. I am, we are all looking at a girl with something like what she's had most of her life,
Oh wow. Yeah.
shoulder length hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me down to their hair, shoulder length or longer.
Yeah.
I'm, in honor of my DBS, going to be completely buzz cut shaved day after tomorrow.
Very
I can't, I'm just so amused with myself, Robert, that I'm laughing about that.
Have you ever had your head shaved before?
Hell no. No. Why? No. No.
Tell me about the value of hair for Who Susan Scarlett is. Why does it matter? I love the song. I love the reference to shampoo, but tell me why, and tell me why it matters to you.
That's a cool question to have a chance to answer. I've never thought about it. The first thing that I felt more than it wasn't cognitive, there's a softness and a playfulness in this hair. Now, again, I haven't had a shower today. I've been out
Woo!
exercising in the humidity. I know. Good thing you're thousands of miles away.
No, I
Um,
don't.
but having, I've had long hair almost all my life. I did have a couple of hairdressers through the years that really decided I need a perm or needed to have much shorter hair. But there's something about um, uh, I don't know, playfulness and fun that being able to do that, and then also just practice to get it off the back of my neck. But
Is
I'll be
it
nice and cool when it's cut.
is it fair to say identity then? Part of your identity is wrapped up in your hair.
Robert, it's weird. I don't feel that. What I feel more is not the identity I want to project to the world. It's the way it makes me feel.
Mhm.
So I don't think that's identity. I think it's more of a um, um,
I see you reaching. Is it tactile?
yeah,
Is it sensory?
it's a palpable. What was
Yeah,
that? What you
sensory, tactile. I mean, you talk
Yes,
about the
yes,
feeling,
it
the
is.
touch.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
And I mean, I have shaved my head, and it was an interesting experience, and was really for exploring. But also, I mean, even something external like my ring. I never thought I'd want a wedding ring. I don't wear jewelry. I love having it. Now, the only tattoo I have in my life is this one because I told Anna Marie when I married her, I said, I'm probably not going to want to wear a ring. Turns out I love wearing the ring, and I do this all the time. It's kind of a little,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really important.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
My jewelry is
So
off.
hair, even more intimate. And yeah, now interestingly, I mean, socially, we had the big incident, of course, at the Oscars regarding a hair thing and a medical issue, right, with Jada and with
Yes.
Chris Rock's comments, and Chris
Right.
Rock also has the documentary on hair, which is so fascinating and is largely about cultural identity for Black people and the different type of hair and what it means and the whole thing. So I'm fascinated by this. And do you have expectations for you, what you're going to look and feel like when you shave your head and see yourself, or you're not shaving your head, they do it for you, and you see yourself without hair? Do you have a feeling for that?
Well, I'm going to my regular hairdresser on Tuesday morning with Jill, and he's going to cut it, down super short like that.
Will you film that or have Jill film that?
That's the plan.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
we'll share
plan.
that with our
And
friends.
so you will find out what my reaction is because it will be recorded at
Cool.
the moment. My anticipation of my reaction surprises me. I think some years ago, the idea of having a shaved head would have just freaked me out. When I had cancer 22 years ago
Right.
and I had to have chemotherapy, the chemotherapy cocktail that they gave me, I only lost about a third of my hair. And every time I found a hair that felt, I was angry. I remember throwing the hair down, throwing it in the trash. I was just, and then it took me a long time to realize I wasn't mad at my hair. I was mad at the fact that I had cancer and
It's a
that I had to,
metaphor. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, and I think that is playing a part in my reaction now of being pretty jovial about it. Sort of like, I mean, here's the real truth. There's a whole lot of things a whole lot more important than how much hair somebody has on her head.
Right.
And so I find a lot of peace and relief in that.
I want to pursue this further. That's time for now, but I think there's more to say about hair here. So we're going to get that in the
Yeah.
next dose. See you in a minute.